Well, good afternoon. The reason we're under a pinpoint weather alert is not because storms are guaranteed, but they are certainly something we need to watch this afternoon, as a few strong storms are possible. In fact, notice this area in red. That's the area where the National Weather Service has issued the severe thunderstorm watch, and that's in effect until 7 p.m. Primarily areas away from the water, Providence County, northern Bristol County, Massachusetts. Even down here, though, in South County, Kent County, you still have the chance of seeing a storm. Just the chance of those storms being strong is quite a bit lower. What can we expect? Well, the potential of some gusty winds, even damaging winds possible, downpours, lightning, and a very small chance of some hail. Again, if these storms do materialize, they will be very scattered, and not everybody will see them. So we keep you in the yellow category, the medium category on the Eyewitness News Threat Tracker. Tomorrow and Saturday, it's back to the low category. Nice end to the week and start to the weekend. The air show weather looking fantastic on Saturday. Maybe a little bit of fog early. That would be about it. So we've already talked about that severe thunderstorm watch. Let's move on to the warmth, which will continue here for the next couple days. High temperature near 80 on Saturday, with humidity still being a factor. It starts to drop on Sunday evening, but before that happens, we have the showers. Heavy at times, and also because it's a slow-moving front, I think a good part of Sunday will be rainy. But even though we don't want to see the rain on Sunday, we could certainly use the precipitation to avoid the driest May ever. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12 shows the showers from this morning. They departed quickly out towards Cape Cod. Not a lot going on right now to our north and west, but it's right in here. We're going to be watching things to fire up again later on this afternoon. Things relatively quiet. Echo Lake and Pasco with some hazy sunshine. A little cooler here in Narragansett with cloudy skies and those winds coming in from the south. Very similar to yesterday, those winds coming in from the south, keeping it quite a bit cooler at the coast. 64 right now in Newport, 67 westerly, 72 in Providence. And one of the reasons I think the threat of severe storms is lower at the coast is because that wind will cool things off at the surface at the coast. Cool air at the surface, that tends to weaken thunderstorms, so that may prevent the strong ones from forming down here towards Newport, Jamestown, and on towards Fall River and New Bedford. Winds right now out of the southwest between about 10 and 20 miles an hour, keeping up this afternoon. And notice we have some breaks in the clouds as we look out to the west, and even though a lot of us like sunshine, breaks in the clouds might not be a good thing today, because if we can see a little bit more sunshine, that would heat up the surface and potentially help to fire up a few more of those storms. That being said, this afternoon is mostly rain-free. In terms of timing this out, I would say the most likely time frame to see a few of these storms move through would be after around 3 or 4 o'clock. That's where I stop the clock right here. And then around 6 o'clock, a few strong storms are possible, especially north and west of Providence. You can see the cell here hanging out in Worcester County. And then as we go towards the late evening, any storms which are around should die out around 8 or 9 p.m. and we'll be left with partly cloudy skies. So at the coast today, cooler because of those onshore winds, temperatures in the 60s, 68 in Charlestown. Inland temperatures upper 70s to low 80s, so it's another warm one. 82 in Sauk, 82 in Burrillville, once we can break out into a little bit more sunshine. Eastern Massachusetts temperatures upper 70s to low 80s. A little cooler here in southeastern Rhode Island with upper 60s to low 70s. At the beach today, a slight chance of a quick shower or thunderstorm, temperature around 69 degrees with a moderate risk of rip current, so just be mindful of that. Tomorrow is nice, 80 degrees. Saturday is nice for the air show. Then on Sunday, some widespread steady showers, even a thunderstorm is possible. Once we get behind that, it cools off and the humidity starts to drop. You can see back on Monday and Tuesday, we push temperatures into the 60s, 67 there on Tuesday. So Danielle, I've always telling people this is a great afternoon to have the iPhone app with you from WPRI.com because you know you're out and about. It's a good way to monitor things for today.
Absolutely. Good advice. Thanks, Pete.
Yep.
Now a look at what we're working on starting live at 5 tonight. Big change.